Hi everybody, today I'm with Wayne Monteith, and he runs our commercial space transportation line of business here at the FAA, as many of you know. And I don't think a lot of people at the agency, I know I certainly didn't when I came on board a couple of months ago, realize how much work the FAA does and what its responsibilities are with respect to commercial space. So again, Wayne, it's been a pleasure working with you so far, but why don't you tell everyone about what you're responsible for and what the FAA's duties are with respect to commercial space.
Will do. And first off, Steve, thanks for coming down and giving us an opportunity to talk about the great FAA employees that keep us safe. But under Title 51 of the U.S. Code, the FAA is actually responsible for ensuring the protection of the public, property, national security, and foreign policy interests of the United States during commercial space launch and reentry activities, both here in the United States and abroad for U.S. companies. Additionally, we're also charged with licensing and regulating commercial spaceports here in the United States.
Great. Well, you've got a great background. How do you think your experience as an Air Force officer and leader in the military space operations help prepare you for this role at the FAA?
First off, it was a tremendous privilege to be able to serve our nation in our armed forces. I started out my career as a nuclear weapons officer in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and then after about 7 years transitioned to the space business and have had the opportunity to do everything from training space professionals to running the wing that provided GPS to the world. My last assignment as the commander of the 45th Space Wing and director of the Eastern Range, responsible for Patrick Air Force Base and Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, had the great privilege of leading a tremendous team that in my 3 years there, we supported 66 space launches and 23 booster landings. Absolutely tremendous opportunity that prepared me for this job. We're having a tremendous surge in complexity, both from the vertical launch systems like SpaceX and United Launch Alliance and here soon Blue Origin, and the horizontal launch activities that we see with companies like Virgin Galactic. We also see over the course of the next 2 years another 50% increase in our business at a minimum, and potentially within the next 3 years to 4 years, upwards of another 100 to 200% surge in activity.
Wow. And I was really interested in your thoughts on the integration of space travel and space launches.
Just like the rest of the FAA, we are laser focused on safety, and that is primary every day we come to work. Within integrating the commercial space business into the NAS, again, safety number one, but we're also focused on seamless integration so that we can also minimize the disruption to the NAS. We actually have a team of space professionals that sit side by side with the ATO professionals up at the operations center during every single commercial space launch and reentry activity so we can keep the public safe and minimize those disruptions to the aviation public.
I don't know if we can pan down and get a shot at Wayne's socks here, but that just shows the contrast between legacy aviation and space. So a lot of exciting stuff going on. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Next week I will be at the ATCA convention here in Washington, and then also at NBAA, the National Business Aviation Association convention out in Las Vegas. And while I'm there, I'll be speaking to a number of aspiring aviators who are currently high school students and are really interested in getting young people involved in aviation and space careers. So I'm looking really forward to all that next week. So I'll be back in about a week with another Straight from Steve, and again, thanks for tuning in.